Oh my gosh, the audio always turned off. So there it is, pre-market gappers. Give me 1 second, getting going here, getting this all going. Gotta keep the fuel burning, the fire burning, baby. Here we go. This morning, a couple stocks moving around. Gonna break that down here in a second. Kind of what I've already been doing. I've already kind of tried to make some money this morning, and you know, it was one of those things. All right, there we go. So you can see the Gapper this morning. The Gapper list sponsored by Trade Ideas. There's a link in the description if you want to learn more about Trade Ideas. You can learn about getting a little discount if you're into that kind of stuff. You know, you want to save some money. Come on over here. All right, so this morning, what do we got? We got VERI, we got AXM, we got MRNS. So we'll start out here with MRNS, get this going. I already traded MRNS. You'll see my entries and all that here in a second. And yeah, so do me one big favor. If you're just now tuning in, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get this party going. So MRNS this morning up there to $7.70. I kept trying to get a little bit of a bounce on it, trying to get the bounce, not getting the bounce, and got one little bounce on it, and then got a short opportunity. I'll make the full video kind of breaking that down here later on. You kind of see my trades and all that. But just really quickly, you can see MRNS from $5 up there to $7.70 on news this morning, phase 2 news, and then now back down there to $5.80. So kind of a gap and crap, I like to call them. Gap and crap in there. MRNS this morning. Also AXM, not that much volume, only 270,000 shares traded so far. Up there to $4.40 and pulling back now down there to $3.50. So overall, you know, those two stocks kind of just doing similar moves, kind of pumping up there and then just crapping back down. We got VERI on the list this morning. I haven't really looked at the news on this one yet. Let's take a look at the news, why this one is moving around there. Getting a big spike, big 5-minute candle spike. And so it looks like there's a cash offer for a buyout there on VERI this morning. So that's why VERI is up on the day so far. A little bit of a buyout deal. I'm not sure why it pushed to 1060 and pulled back. It looks like the offer was for 1060 area. So not really sure why there was a big pump and then it pulled back to 8. Interesting. A lot of times you get these buyout offers and they just kind of get stuck there at the buyout price. So right now it's down almost $2 from the actual price that they're looking to buy it out for. So, not really sure. It looks like my green screen's kind of messed up here. Oh, there we go. Also, if you're wondering, where's Kevin? Where's Kevin Avery? So, I was flying Kevin Avery in last night. I had a plane ticket for the guy. And the snowstorm of the century hit North Carolina. So, Kevin is not here today. He's actually flying down today, hopefully. We're crossing our fingers. He's going to be able to fly out today. Really a funny one to see. I don't know. Like, how does that happen that, you go from sunny, then all of a sudden there's a blizzard? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I've never had a blizzard, especially not in Florida. So, also, UXIN. I'm keeping this one on the watch list here. You guys can see kind of, I'll show you what I'm looking at. This is the Friday movers. These are stocks that were kind of moving on Friday that had strength that I'm either looking for, maybe a short opportunity if they show weakness, kind of selling off, or I'm possibly looking for a long opportunity. So that's UXIN, DOMO, and MNTA. You can see there it's kind of the high of days. So I want to be looking at the high of day on Friday and kind of see how the stock reacts to that high of day area. Also, MNTA is interesting because MNTA kind of got stuck at that previous resistance here on the daily chart. So at that 1480, got a big spike in green volume on this one. So we'll see what happens. No real action so far pre-market, but you can see on Friday they're going from $11.50 up there to $14.50. So nice little move here. You can see nice little opportunities, nice little pullbacks, consolidating, squeezing, consolidating, squeezing. So we'll see what happens there on MNTA today, if that momentum wants to continue or not. And Domo is another one that on Friday made a move from $18.60, well, from 17, kind of bouncing around, and then at the end of the day closed at the highs. So I'm keeping an eye on those two, Domo and UXIN. UXIN, I'm kind of looking for a short opportunity if this does spike at open, possibly up to that 480 area. It might be a good little short opportunity if it shows resistance, because you can see, you know, just not really having the power to get kind of through that area after multiple attempts. You know, trying to get through that 480 area. Had a little bit of a spike there, 484, but then just pulling back. So we're going to keep an eye on UXIN. If you see on the daily chart here, that $5 area is a serious resistance, or really just kind of in this area. So this resistance here, 484, and then we sold off down there below $3. Got a big spike in volume, got 16 million shares traded there, and kind of bouncing around, you know. So we'll see what happens here today. I'm keeping UXIN on the watch list because I think there should be some action there. David Bugard. There never was really a paid subscription to Trade with Pat. I just want to make that clear. I made the video. The $5 to support the channel is just to give people, you know, a little bit of extra love every once in a while. We do the Q&A, stuff like that for the members only. Can ask questions. And people want to support the channel. You know, if they like what we're doing here, they can support the channel. So that's kind of what that is. I know people out there. There was some guy yesterday who was mad. He wanted his $5. He wanted a refund. I told him I'd send him $100 if he wasn't happy with the $5 investment that he made there. So, like I said, you know, if I really wanted to cash in and make a bunch of money, I sure as hell wouldn't be. I wouldn't be trying to do $5 to live stream on YouTube. I would just make a chat room and charge a lot more money. That'd be a lot more profitable. I'd be charging, you know, $100 to have a chat room like everybody else. You know, that's the way to do it. But yeah, no worries. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, you want to look at some stocks, like I said, we kind of went over the watch list already, looking at those gappers. Like I said, MRNS kind of gapping up this morning, crapping. AX, oh man, MRNS down there to 570 now, just really giving it all back. I was looking this morning for a short opportunity. Oh my, look at it, just going lower and lower and lower. So, what else we got? What else is on the list here we want to look at? I'm trying to look at something that has volume. In our MRNS really is the only thing that has volume this morning. Over 1 million shares traded. Let's a bounce play off the. Not really sure about MRNS as a bounce play right now. It just has not bounced all the way. It's just been going lower and lower and lower. My only problem with doing like a chat room is I don't trade every day. You know, I don't want to be tied down to trading every single day, and I don't want to like have a service that I can't, you know, help you guys out and actually be trading every day. So maybe in the future, I don't know, we'll see. But right now, I'm having a lot of fun just kind of doing my own thing, and you know, it's fun doing it. Like I said, I don't want to make promises, that's for sure. So I think with the $5 thing, it was kind of like, hey, you know, we're gonna have some fun, we're gonna do some stuff. If you like it, come along, kind of thing. But you know, it wasn't no promises, kind of thing. I also gave away a Trade Idea subscription to a member. We'll do that again this month. We'll get a free month of Trade Ideas. It's $200 value for somebody who's a member of the chat, member of the channel. What's going on, John Wilson? John Wilson. All right, let's stay on track here. So AXSM gapping up this morning up there to $4.30, kind of just like consolidating right there now. You know, just consolidating here at the 350 right now. Not a lot of volume on there. What's going on? Lamkey. Oh, I am terrible at names. I'm gonna call him Lule in the house. What's good? What's good? All right. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I think, what was this? This was on Friday, right? That TN, really missed out on this. Look at this, TENX from $5 getting the offering. Everybody got rich on this one. I saw everybody posting about how much money they made on TE and X. Look at that. From $4, just gapping down there to $1.50 after news of after news of an offering. Wow. I mean, that's one of those stocks that you just, no one saw that coming. But, you know, obviously all the gurus saw that one coming. I saw everybody posting their P&Ls, getting rich there. AXSM, my thoughts. What are my thoughts on it? Right now, the volume just really isn't there. We're kind of pushing up into resistance. You can see on the daily chart here that 435 area resistance. And guess where we got stuck at today? 439. So really, I think right now, just not looking that hot. We'll see what happens here at open. But right now, the volume just not really coming in there. And it looks like I gotta take a breath. MRNS, a lot of tongue twisters this morning. MRNS down there to 570 now. So another one just gapping and crapping this morning. Wow. Beautiful. So UXIN, keeping an eye on. Like I said, UXIN on Friday had a big move there from 390 up there to 480. You know, really strong. After about lunchtime, just strong there at the end of the day. We'll see what happens if it wants to give up some profit today. And, yeah. Overall, I think overall the market right now is just kind of flat. The last time I checked, so we had a little bit of a bounce this morning. The SPY bounced off at 262 area, up there to 264 now. I was really hoping we were going to get that crack and just sell off right through the 260s, just have like the end of the world type of day, you know, where everybody's just freaking out. And it looks like AMD is kind of just following the overall market right now, kind of getting that bounce off that 1910 up there to 1980. Could be some opportunity there. You can see on Friday just getting sold. Just getting sold off there from 2140 down there to 1920. What else? Trying to keep an eye on the gapper list this morning. MITK gapping up there at 36,000 shares. Nothing looking too crazy there. We also got AKAO on the bottom of the list, gapping up there, crapping as well. So couple stocks moving around. AXON this morning, gapping and crapping as well. Down there to $1.35. And I made a trade this morning on MRNS. I'll post the video after this live stream and show you guys my trades and all that. I don't want to spend time going over those trades here on the live stream. I want to get you guys primed up here. Look at Apple pulling back down there, 160. It's just like the fairy tale of Wall Street, right? Just finally starting to, the fairy tale is unraveling. And I think right now, it looks like Apple is just going to be pulling the overall market down. They got it down there at 2% right now. The next really support, you know, here at the 165 area, 160s there on Apple. But really, look at that. Just the darling of Wall Street just getting crushed. Also, Facebook, you can see Facebook, same kind of story. All the tech stocks really just getting crushed lately. And kind of funny to see. Alejandro, I'll talk about it in the video later on the MRNS trade. Talk about that 580 bounce. You'll see it there. It's funny, when I first started trading, I was in a chat room and people used to write GM, you know. GM is like good morning. And I would always think like, oh, the stock GM? And I would go look at the stock. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's not moving. Why does everybody tag GM in the chat every morning? It was pretty funny. I was an idiot. So I had to ask them. I'm like, wait, why are you guys always talking about GM? It never moves. So AXSM down there to 340. Hey, that's funny. I did the same exact trade there, Alejandro. I got in there at 6 and got out there at 596 as well. All right, what else we got? You can see the Gapper scanner this morning. Gapping scanner. The Gappin scanner. That we call it, the Gappin scanner. Scanning Gappin. Gappin scan. Gap scan. Whew. I'm pretty bummed. I'm pretty bummed right now that Kevin Avery is not here. Like, what's the chances that the day that I buy a plane ticket for the guy to come to Miami is the day that they get the snowstorm of the century? He sent me a picture of him shoveling out his front yard and driveway. It was pretty funny. pretty funny to see him shoveling his driveway, but not funny that he was going to miss the flight to be here right now. So he's supposed to be here right now trading with me. And yeah, kind of bummed, you know, kind of bummed about that. But he'll be flying in today, actually, so he'll be here tonight. The snowstorm was in North Carolina. North Carolina snowstorm. So MRNS down there to 570 now. Oh my, I knew that was a. I really blew it this morning on MRNS. I'll talk about that later on, but that had short written all over it. It was nothing but short. But I was just trying to be a little bit of a bull this morning. It didn't really work out for me, but I'll talk about that later. Let me go. But like I said, I'll show you guys. These are the stocks that I'm just keeping an eye on from Friday. These are the Friday movers. You got DOMO. The high of day was 2060 area. Then you got UXIN. I'm keeping an eye on UXIN because I think this might be a really just easy short opportunity if this does kind of just, you know, pump. If it gets pumped up today, it might look for, you know, a bit of a pullback. And that's kind of what I'm playing into here. And we got also MNTA was making a move there on Friday. You can see, what was this? This was on Friday. This was on Thursday. So you can see Thursday, UXIN going from $3 up there to $4.90 and pulling right back down there to $3.30. So I'm just keeping an eye on this one. It might have some action. You never know. I think the best thing to do is just going into the market open with as many options as possible. But, you know, you don't want to have 1,000 stocks pulled up. You want to be able to keep an eye on what's hot. And I think UXIN might be in play today. You can't really see it. Let me if I can zoom out. Let me see if I can pull this chart over here. Can you see it now? I think you can see it now, right? So you can see UXIN, that big pop there on Thursday, up there to 480, pulling back there. And then on Friday, getting stuck there at the 480s once again. So that's what I'm watching here. I just want to see what happens here on UXIN there at the 480 area, if we get some action or not. But right now, just kind of not really doing it. Only 37,000 shares traded, so we got to wait till open and see if we get some volume which way the stock wants to go. AXSM down there to 340 now. Got MRNS down there to 560. MNTA, that's what I'm keeping an eye on as well out there. Nothing really going on pre-market with it. 1425, couple of prints there. And then Domo, kind of the same thing, not really doing much pre-market. So you can see that big move there on Friday. Good. Somebody asked, are there any good stocks to go long on? We'll see. We'll see what happens here. If UXIN can break above that resistance there at the 480s and get above $5, we might have some movement there. But you can see on the daily chart kind of just getting stuck there. But volume has been increased. Big spike in volume. Kind of half the volume there on Friday. But we'll see if this thing can spike above $5 for an opportunity to go long. I think if we can break above that resistance, above that $5, might be some opportunity there on UXIN. But right now, overall, on the gappers that are gapping up this morning, everything's just kind of gapping and crapping right now. So we'll have to kind of hold out and see what happens if this does want to make a move or not. But there it is, the gapper list one more time for you guys just to check out. And yeah, getting ready for the market open here, baby. I'm not really sure what's gonna. I feel like at this point, MRNS is just I'm a little late on the short opportunity. A little late on it, but look at it down there to 560 now. Just not having any strength on it on the way down. Just going through here and trying to find some action for you guys. I feel like I'm over here just trying to entertain you, but sometimes when the market's not hot, what am I gonna do? You know, I can't make these stocks move. I can't make a move. So you can see the SPY going from red to green, and then now flirting with going back to red here before the market opens. I've been really just kind of interested in the overall market lately, just kind of seeing the patterns. You can see that big sell-off there on Friday from 270, just getting crushed. 945, just all day long, just getting crushed there on the SPY, down there to 262. So that 262 area kind of support bouncing, and I'm looking for this pullback below 260. I want to see us break below 260, and I think we could, really get the party started there. And get the party started, baby. But overall, I think this is one of the first. I read some stat about right now the S&P 500 and the Dow are red on the year right now. So interesting, interesting to see the ultimate bull market right now. What happens if we close red on the year? Does that mean we're in a bear market, or how does that classification work? AXSM was looking at this for a short opportunity this morning here at this 380. Didn't pull the trigger. There was a buyer sitting there at 377 for a second. And I was thinking about it, but did not pull the trigger. Just didn't have enough volume on it. You can see these candles, 8,000, 3,000, 3,000 shares. I was trying to get 3,000 shares myself, and I didn't really want to get squeezed there. So Kevin is still in North Carolina right now. He's stuck. There's a snowstorm in North Carolina, the snowstorm of the century. What's the chances of that, right? What's the chances that the one day that I wanted to fly him down to Miami, he gets stuck? So hopefully today he's gonna be able to fly out. I think his flight is like 2 p.m. today. So we got our fingers crossed that the snow will start to melt, and he'll be able to get to the airport and fly out today. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Marcus, he's stuck. He's stuck in Charlotte. I'm really bummed as well because those little things that are next to your guy's name as being a member. I was trying to do these custom ones, but I can't get them to upload. I've been trying to figure it out with YouTube, and they're worthless. There's no help. But I had these little custom ones. I was gonna do like little heads, maybe do like a Warren Buffett head, if you're for one of them, and then like other little iconic stock market looking funny things. Maybe a Lambo for like the first month as like an icon, would be funny, like a little Lambo. Little Benjamin Graham head. Jim Cramer head, Art Basel was good. Yeah. But the problem is my head is too big. It wouldn't probably fit inside of the little tiny emoji box. That's the issue, I guess. You got to make my head smaller somehow. This is what I was talking about earlier. VERI. They got a news came out this morning that there was an offer that they want to buy. Somebody wants to buy the company for $10.60. But we got that big spike over the 1050 and it's pulling back down now. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. Normally, when these stocks get news about getting bought out, they just kind of go sideways for a while. But this thing really kind of pulled back there from $5.75 up 100% and then pulling back down there to $7.96 right now. No shares to short. That would have been a beautiful short opportunity. No doubt about that. Dun, 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 dun. UXIN right there, that 450 area. I'm going to be waiting for open to see if this thing can spike up there to 480s and look for a short opportunity. If it gets stuck at the 480s, like you said, that previous resistance is strong at that 480 area. So I want to see that 480 area hold it down a little bit longer, get trouble there, and then look for a pullback, probably back down to the 440 area. So that's kind of the game plan. 480 shorting. If it shows weakness there at the 480s, looking to get short there. And looking to cover back down here in the 440 support area. So not bad. 40 cents there. Probably risking 20 cents up there to the $5 resistance. If this does spike above 480, I'd probably be looking to hold that $5 area, the next resistance there. It's always good to have, my entry resistance and then the resistance above that to hold it down from going higher, be able to get out there. So the SPY going back to red here, going from green to red really nicely there. Little pump, little dump. We'll see. I'm kind of interested just to see what happens here at open. We've had some really good volatility in the market lately, and it's always interesting to see, how the overall market's are doing that. Alan, if you want to, you gotta just, there's a little icon somewhere on the thing that says join. You just gotta hit the join button. Healthy Sailor, he's short on VERI from 806. Okay. Like I said, not really sure why VERI is going down if they have an offer to buy the company at $10.60. Maybe people don't think it's going to actually happen or not. I'm not really sure. Not really sure there. Apple just getting crushed right now, down 2% before the market even opens there. I'm gonna try to do these little pre-market pump up things every day this week. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my hardest. I'm gonna try my hardest to resist going fishing or doing anything fun with my life, so that I can do these live streams here in the morning this week. We'll see. I don't need to have fun, right? Screw it. Oh no, give us. All right, so just Alan. Well, what's good, Alan from the South? Alan South. I like it. It's a good name. Alan South. MRNS down there to the 560s now. I'll talk about that later on, that trade there. Yes. You paid $5 so that I would never go outside and I would only be live on YouTube 24 hours a day. Anybody who's upset with their $5 investment, I will gladly refund you. Gladly refund you. AXSM. Fellow ginger. Oh, more. I thought the gingers were dying out. I heard that we were a dying breed. There's less gingers in the world than there ever has been before. And that's because, well, mainstream media has made gingers into a repulsive, scary breed of people. But I'm out here trying to bring it back, baby. I'm trying to bring sexy back to the ginger life. That's why I've been going to the gym, get my pump on, and just trying to bring it back, baby. We're trying to bring it back. Gingers for president. Gingers for president. Gingers for president. All right, so there we go. That's kind of the overall plan today. You can see the gappers one more time, give you guys an idea. Just the gapper list there. Big thanks for everyone who tuned in so far this morning. Over 600 people watching. Not bad, not bad. You know, I could be doing some other weird things instead of sitting on YouTube talking about stocks this morning. But hey, I'm down with it. Here to help. So you can see the gapper list. Like I said, these are the stocks that are gapping up this morning. We're keeping an eye on Trade Idea Scanner. And right now, really nothing popping up on the scanner just yet. So there it is. I gotta get my hair in check here as well. I need to go eat some breakfast real quick before the market opens. What I'll do is maybe I'll just leave this scanner up there for you guys for a little bit longer and see if anything pops up on the pre-market gapper list. But like I said, those are kind of the game plan today. We got AXSM, we got MRNS that are all just gapping and crapping right now. Gapping and crapping. And other than that, don't really see anything that's looking too hot. This stock here, TENX, kind of bouncing around this morning. It's up 10%, but not really sure. You know, maybe we got a little bit of a short squeeze there at open. Maybe. Keep an eye on it. But like I said, I'm going to be keeping an eye on, where happened to my little... The Friday movers, these are the movers that on Friday, stocks that were making big moves, DOMO, UXIM, and then MNTA that we're watching there. So just keep those on the back burner. Keep an eye on them. You never know. Like I said, UXIN, I want to see this thing get up there to the 480 area one more time. 480 one more time, and look to get stuck there and look to get short. That would be beautiful. It would be quite beautiful. Quite beautiful. Hey, what's going on? Vinny in the house. My boy. Vinny, what's good? UXIN. Let's see if we can get this push up there to the 480s this morning. We'll see. Well, we'll see. If If you guys haven't already, if you're just now tuning into the stream, you're just now watching, let's hit that like button, you know? All you got to do is take your little finger, you got to move your mouse down, and then click, 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 click. Hit the like button. Let's get this stream going, baby. Let's get it going. Like I said, I'm going to be live all week long, every morning at 8:45 till about 9:15. And I'll be sharing with the list I'm looking at, what stocks I'm watching, and all that fun stuff. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so that way you know when I'm live on YouTube. Every time I go live, hit that little bell notification tab, and that way you'll have a better idea of what I'm up to. You know, keeping tabs on me. Everyone's just keeping tabs on me. So UXIN kind of bounced around the 450s right now. Everything just kind of gapping and crapping. I don't see one stock this morning that gapped up that's holding right now. Not one stock. So interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll leave this gapper list up for a little bit longer just in case something does gap up. And what's going on, Nathan? You're a little late to the party, my friend. A little late to the party. We talked about all the hot stocks already. You know, we already made millions of dollars this morning. Sorry about you, Nathan. Just kidding. No money. No millions made. No millions made today, at least. I gotta go eat a bowl of cereal before the market opens. I gotta go get some food in my belly. I'll talk to you guys later on. If you haven't already, like I said, hit that subscribe button. We'll be doing this. Tune in tomorrow morning, 8:45 in the day. Tomorrow, Kevin should be here. Kevin Avery will be here tomorrow morning on the live stream. So if you want to tune in for that, it should be pretty fun. I'll talk to you guys later on. Like I said, I'll leave the scanner up here a little bit longer so you guys can see if anything else gaps up there on the gapper list. Oh, I'm still live. Forgot about that. I'm eating a little protein cereal this morning. I can't hear me, can you? Oh, yeah, you can hear me. Whoops, awkward. Oh. That's weird. That was really weird. Oh. It's like a hard cereal. It's like a hard cereal to eat as well. It's like crunchy. Nothing else gapping up there. MRNS just going lower. I'm keeping a close eye on MRNS this morning. I think we might get a little bit of a pop there at open. Look for a short opportunity if this does want to pop up there. And UXIN, still keeping an eye on that. So those are my two plays right now that I'm watching. AXSM and MRNS. I want to see MRNS spike back up there to the $6 area one more time for a short opportunity and get denied there. We got a little bit of resistance there at the 615, 620 area. So maybe we get a little trap, get above $6, get people excited that's bouncing through that $6, and then look for it to crash back down. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I don't want to short too early into the move here on MRNS. I don't want to be early on that party. We'll see. I ever had any faith in. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close this out there. Big thanks for tuning in. Like I said, tomorrow morning, 8:45. Be here. Hit it. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. All those fun things. Oh, God. I'm out of breath. I got to get going. I'll talk to you guys later.